Bobby, our fashion clearance, it runs all the way until midnight. And Beauty Report, of course, back next week with Sunday night, a special show. So I mentioned a little earlier, whenever you see Slinky in any of our fashion clearance, it's like start dialing, because we very rarely ever have anything, in particular, the #1 most popular, no, not, well, most popular, but most requested. Every year, all the calls keep coming through. When are they coming? When are the Bermuda walking shorts gonna be there? Well, they're here today. This is the lowest price we have ever offered. The short, you're getting not one pair, you're going to get two. We'll go through all of the different color choices. What I love right off the bat for you to see is that nice longer inseam. If that's the challenge you have with a lot of shorts that are out there that have those little ridiculous little 3-inch inseams, 14-inch long inseam, 95 polyester and 5 spandex. For $50, our HSN price today, they are $19.95. And remember again, $19.95 is the price for, oh, I have them backwards. $19.95 is the price for both of them. So you're getting both. So we'll go through the color choices. Here you have it available for you in the purple that comes with the lime. That's the last call on that one already, so we'll pop that one back here. Then we have it available for everyone. Let me switch these around, they're kind of backwards. So we have it available in the navy, that comes along with the red. And this was all one of our more popular ones also that we presented. Sorry, the hangers are all kind of messed up there. So that was navy with red. We then have them available for everyone in this great, this is an orange color that comes with fuchsia. So there's your orange and your fuchsia. And in terms of the detail, you'll be able to see even more in a minute how they all have great pockets to them, which we love. This one, must have. Here we have it available for you in the nude with the black. On the taupe and the black, we have only 150 remaining in the taupe and the black. We then have this great, bright Kelly green color that comes along with a royal. So there's your Kelly green with your royal. And as a matter of fact, with the tanks we had in our last hour, match these. I'm sorry we didn't have them back to back, but we'll be reminding you, we'll try to remind you of those as well. So here we have it available, and this is this really pretty turquoise color, and the turquoise comes along. I think we're calling this one a melon. So that's a turquoise. And yes, yeah, so let's leave those tunics. Yeah, we'll show those to you. And then, okay, love it. Not sure we have left. What do we have in the black and the white, Rick? Black and the white. So the black and white, always one of the more popular ones. They're $19.95. We have great quantity in the black and the white, so that's gonna be another one of the ones that I would encourage everyone to go for. And those are the colors. So those are all of your choices. You're getting both of them today. And I wanted to show this to everyone because, and I'm sorry we didn't have them in the same hour, but these match. So you're looking at these great sleeveless tunics that we sold for $56.90, and tonight they were offered for the first time at $24.95. So we'll try to keep that number up on the screen for everyone as well. That way you can pick up the, the perfect matching tanks to go right along with the shorts. Okay, we love these. First of all, look at them on the girls. You're looking at them on Emily, and she's wearing, what size do you have on, honey? The large. And look at, first of all, the first thing you notice is nothing is tight, nothing is clinging. There's not this ridiculous short. I mean, and they almost, because they have such a beautiful amount of fabric, they have a nice full but not too full look. You know how sometimes in a short, there's like the fabric is like a little bit overwhelming. And also if you look at the Mackenzie's wearing them in the black. They run down because they have a 14-inch long inseam to them. So Mackenzie is 5'10" and Emily's 5'10", and you can see where they fall on them. So, and by the way, Jackie had that question on the air in terms of, well, do I change, should they hit a certain place? Does it matter if they're like a little higher or they're a little lower? And she was like, absolutely not. They made them this way because they've had requests over the years for, in particular, the 14-inch long inseam, so they would fall where they fall. So they actually gives them almost a little bit of a dressier look as well. So here's the other thing. Pockets. I love it. So they have pockets. And here, I'm going to show them to you in the white. And the white, of course, comes with the black. But I wanted you to see that you have an elastic waistband, but it is a smooth waist. So if I unhook these for a second and show you that if you're wearing them, right, it looks like, it doesn't even look like an elastic waistband. Because right when you put them on, it smooths out to this stunning, almost like a finished, flat, so it gives you the illusion of a flat waistband. You have both pockets, they're perfect deep pockets, and one thing that you notice on this white in particular, put my hand through it, you can't see through it. Because that's a challenge of a lot of the white shorts that are out there. And it took a long time before Jackie brought anything in here in the Slinky world in white. So no matter which one you go for, and I think we have a still also we can put up again that has all of the color choices for you, but you're getting two. This is the first airing. They were saved for the show tonight, and they are literally the lowest price we have ever had. I mean, even when Jackie was with us before, we didn't have them anywhere near this low. So it's an exceptional value. Okay, we just lost the purple and the lime. Okay, the purple and lime gone. The next one that will be gone is the taupe and the black. We have only 100 remaining in the taupe and black. So if you're thinking about the taupe and black, the final 100 available there. Your black and white, good bet, good there. And we're good in the navy with the red. And, you know, I have to tell you, I mean, short of the weather is happening today, I mean, it's still really, really hot. And I think these also are great transitional because of the length. Because of the length, because of the amount of fabric, they become really, gives you the ability to be able to wear them even longer throughout the year. We've seen them with everything. They look great with the tanks. I love the way we're showing them, you know, just with longer sleeve, whether it's an off the shoulder, you want to throw on the great tanks, maybe the yummy tummy tank, or pick up the matching Slinky tank if you can do that to go right along with it, because of course, once more, that Slinky tank, phenomenal and designed to match. And those are tunics. They're not really tanks. They were tunics. They're 28 inches in length, the Slinky top. So that, but the same fabric. So when you have that same silky fabric, it'll feel great on. And here's another. These are also the 2-pack of the tanks. We briefly mentioned these. Over half of the quantity is gone on those. And in that 2-pack of the tanks, we have those available for you in the black stripe with a solid black. You have a Kelly stripe that comes with white, a navy stripe with white, and a red stripe with navy. And then right now, we're showing you again all of the different color choices of these phenomenal Bermuda shorts. Taupe and black, almost gone. White, black, we still have extra small all the way through the 3X. The red and navy, we have all of the sizes, extra small through 3X. The coral with the turquoise, the green with the royal, we just sold out that one. And taupe and black is going to be the next one that sells out. And we sold out the, also the green one is gone. So you can see where we are, and I know we have only a matter of minutes remaining, but just, I mean, don't they look comfortable? They feel phenomenal. This fabric, it's such a dreamy fabric. Again, it stays cool to the touch. You can be in them all day. They never wrinkle. They are glorious for packing. I mean, because you can like roll them up and put them in a shoe and travel with them and never worry about, you know, what they're gonna look like when you get there. And we're actually sharing some great testimonials down at the bottom of the screen. Here's one from 56 Chevy Gal. I look fantastic in them. They give me a shape and elegance while still remaining casual. Love it. All right, so definitely stay right where you are. And we have to remind you of the tunics that we also